Hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk about my personal project. I am Alessandro Saire, and for my personal project, I decided to build a light microscope using mostly recyclable materials. So my goal indeed was to build a prototype of light microscope using as many and as much recyclable materials I could. Um, At the end, from a global context, I chose globalization and sustainability, and my area of focus was the impact of decision making on humankind and the environment. I chose this goal because always was interested in scientific discoveries and technologies. So even if the construction of a light microscope was not my first choice, since my first choice was to build a defibrillator, sorry, and however, I concluded that I couldn't do it because of many other factors. I chose a light microscope because I always was interested also in the magnification of this instrument and the impact that it has had and is having on our life and scientific discoveries. I focused on this global context because um, I was more interested in showing to the people that with recyclable materials or materials that you thought that they thought that were useless, you can build a functional microscope, and this is the final product that I created. Um, I was able to create a slight magnification with this, but I did not fully achieve my goal because, as you can see in this image, it's a bit blurry and you can't distinguish well enough. But this is a sample of a plant cell that I observed through the lens, and the stages that brought me to build this microscope were criterion A investigation, research, planning, were investigation and research, planning, and creation of this, and then reflecting. So in the investigation part, I researched about this topic, so microscopes and the structure and how to structure it or how does it work, the lenses. And in the second stage, I planned all my deadlines and the, the many things that I wanted to achieve, the process. I have to admit that I did not respect all of the deadlines because of many uh, because of many other external factors. And however, in the step C, I was able to create my own prototype of a microscope, and it worked. In the step While in the step D, I reflected on all the process and how could I get here. At the end, I think that I did a worse job, and I hope that the construction of the microscope can sensibilize people about this topic of using more recyclable materials for other purposes than just its original purpose. Thank you.